Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm Suzy Vance, and I'm here with Chrissy Ennis, who is the owner of the local franchise, South Bend Chocolate Factory, that you can find in the Michigan City Lighthouse Mall.
Yes.
Chrissy, how did you get into chocolate?
It's a very crazy story.
Tell me.
It fell in my lap. Over 20 years ago, I called Mark Tarner, who is the owner of South Bend Chocolate, and I was interested in getting information on opening a franchise. However, what he wanted to do was open a cafe at Lighthouse Mall. And at the time, I had 3 children that were 1, 3, and 8, I think. I didn't have the investment. I didn't have the money to invest at that time. So I went on to other things and had in the back of my mind, one day I'm going to get this. And 8 years ago, my friend called me and she said, my brother's selling his chocolate franchise. Are you interested? And I said, have him call me.
Did you jump through the phone?
I did. Very calmly. I said, have him call me. So we talked and I purchased, there were different franchises that you could purchase. Mm-hmm. And he had the franchise where he was fundraising. So
that means using the chocolate supplied by Chocolate South Bend.
Correct. I would not have a brick and mortar. Right. I would just go and sell chocolate places. And he only worked 50 days a year. Perfect. This is great. I can still have a life, no problem. So I met with Ken, her brother. We signed papers at the factory with Mark, who I said, hey, Mark, do you remember me?
Did he?
He remembered our conversation, but he didn't remember my name. But he's like, yeah, I do remember that. So as we're signing the papers and we're talking, he said, why don't you buy the cafe at the mall? You're in Michigan City, fundraiser, then you'd have a place to store everything. This would go hand in hand. And I said, no, I want to work 50 hours or 50 days a year and be done. Still have my life. I don't even know how it happened because the next thing I knew, I had the keys to Lighthouse Mall Cafe. So now I'm working 364 days a year because they're only closed on Christmas.
So Mark must be a really good salesperson.
Mark is a very good salesperson. Yes, he is.
And you love chocolate.
I love chocolate. I love the cafe. I love the location I'm in. I love all the people I work with and all the people I meet on a daily basis, including you, Suzy.
This is amazing. All of those things coming together for you.
It all, pretty much, like I said, fell in my lap.
Did you ever think you'd be doing this?
Never. I have 0 restaurant experience. 0. When I say 0, I mean 0. I was a car hop at Carlson's in high school.
Oh, there you go.
But I didn't work in the kitchen.
No, but that's where you learned how to influence people.
Okay, we'll go with that. So I quickly called the health department and got a lot of information from them. And I have sales and marketing experience. So I guess that's all you kind of need. You can pick the rest up on your own.
Yes, right. Well, you follow your heart, which you did.
I did. I did. This is
so
what I enjoy.
You do help community organizations. I know, for example, that every first Tuesday of every month, all of the people who are members, and even some who aren't members of the Chamber of Commerce in Michigan City, come and hang out at your place and have coffee and pitch their business.
Yes. Katie came to me, Katie Eaton, the former president, came to me, I want to say it's been 6 years, and came to me and said, hey, nobody can meet after hours. I want to do something before hours for businesses so we can get together and network. And we started, there was a small group coming, 15 people maybe were coming. And then about a year and a half after, we moved the time a little bit, and now we're about 60 to 80 every month come.
It's standing room only.
It is.
It's amazing.
Who knew?
I wouldn't miss one of
Who
those.
knew? It's so much fun. So much fun. I've made so many contacts, so many friends. So many people work together. I've done events through people. I've hired people that are at the chamber meetings, at the connections. You just make connections you don't even realize you can make.
Right.
I've gotten employees through members.
You've learned all about the organizations that come to that group that need the support that you give them.
Oh, the not-for-profits. Michigan City is blessed. I don't think people realize how blessed Michigan City is, not only with our lakefront, but with our community. We live in a community where people help each other. And you don't have that everywhere. We live in a community, Coffee Connection, people come in and I think of Cheers, the TV show.
Yes.
Where everyone knows your name. Everyone's, hey, Chrissy, how you doing? And, I know their names. That's fun.
It is.
That's exciting it just puts a smile on your face to be able to say hi and seeing people every week, or not every week, but every month. Seeing our friends. How are you? How are the kids doing? We know more than each other's business. We know about personal things too.
That's right. So out there, if you live in another community and your chamber is not doing Coffee Connections, get them to do it. It's a really good way of connecting and cementing relationships.
Yeah, and it's pretty much people come and go in an hour.
Yeah.
It's an hour out of your morning once a month.
12
hours a year.
And you never know what kind of friends you'll find.
Right, or connections you're going to make.
Yeah, it's wonderful. So talk to me a little bit about this fundraising give back aspect.
The give backs. We started doing give backs. A lot of the different restaurants do it where you have to have the coupon and you come in for 3 or 4 hours and they give a percentage back. Well, what we do is we give 20% back on the entire day. Doesn't matter if the shopper is from Europe. Doesn't matter if they're from Chicago. Doesn't matter if they're from Michigan. Anybody can make a purchase and it will contribute towards the fundraiser for that day. We give 20% back of all sales.
Wow. And what kinds of organizations have you supported?
We've helped Dunebrook. We've helped different organizations, different clubs at the high school, Honor Society and Yearbook and with their winter balls and different organizations. I'm going brain dead right now, but different clubs will come. We've helped Franciscan Hospital a lot with different things. We've helped Nest Community Shelter, Save the Dunes, Alzheimer's Association, PEO. Have you heard of PEO? Yeah. Who knew this wonderful organization that gives scholarships to females,
right? Helping
females. And so we do, we're actually doing 2 in August for them.
Wow.
I'm trying to think. We've got one this week, the Michiana Lions. They put the little library books in the different areas around town.
Right.
We're doing a fundraiser on Thursday, the 18th, to help them build new boxes. So we've helped United Way. We've helped United Way. Unity Foundation has done different things with us. It's endless.
So it runs the gamut.
Pop Warner.
I love it.
For their organization, Barker School. As they're starting to come to me, I can go on and on. Reigns of Life.
Right.
Social Learning Institute. That's a big one we do every Christmas. Always trying to help organizations. Always, everybody needs help.
What I marvel about you is you are enthusiastic about your business. You're enthusiastic about your employees. You're enthusiastic about the community, and you want all of it to be the best it can be. That's wonderful. So I thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And Michigan City thanks her.
Thank you. We just want to keep getting the word out so we can keep helping people.
So if somebody wants to have a give back with you and would like to talk about it, where would they find you?
They can call the cafe at Lighthouse Mall. It's called Chocolate Cafe, Lighthouse, what am I saying? Chocolate Cafe, South Bend Chocolate at Lighthouse Mall. We're in the back. So if they park behind Lee Wrangler in the back parking lot E, they can walk right up to the cafe.
And get whatever you need.
Get whatever you need, or they can call us at 219-872-1998. Ask for myself or my manager, Stephanie.
How does it get any better than that? I wonder.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Thank you for joining us. And if you have an idea of someone I should talk with, please let me know. Thank you very much. See you next time. Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living.